Ahoy, first time cruisers. I'm Jill with Pink Shades Travel. Today we're going to talk about my 6 tips for first time cruisers. So buckle up or anchor down and let's get started. All right, so I've got 6 tips for you today about being sure that you have the right first time cruise experience. And the first one is choose the right ship. Know what you want out of this ship, right? So, is it adults only? Go get on a Virgin Voyage. Is it a family trip? Let's talk Royal Caribbean or Carnival. Do you want to go to Alaska? Let's go get on a Princess Cruise. So, choosing the right ship and knowing what's on that ship that's going to meet your needs for the vacation. Do you want a giant water park? Is that not as important to you? Would you rather have really good onboard entertainment? Are you a huge foodie? So let's think about those things when we are talking ships and pick the right one for your trip. Second tip is choose the right itinerary. Where do you want to go? So are you cruising with just you and another adult? Do you really want to be in Celebration Key with a bunch of kids? Maybe that's not the right itinerary for you. Do you want to do Eastern Caribbean, Western Caribbean, Southern Caribbean? Do you want to go to Alaska? So let's talk itineraries when you're booking and be sure that you're finding the ports that are going to interest you, that have excursions that are going to interest you, that are going to allow you to do things that you can't do at home, that you're really interested in. So we've picked our ship, we've picked our itinerary. Now let's talk about what happens when we're on the boat. Tip number 3. Pack smart and pack light. Unless you're going to Alaska, the likelihood is you're going to be hot. So swimsuits, light clothing, good walking shoes. Be sure you're packing anything that you need for theme nights or white parties or formal nights. And we're going to talk about those in a minute. But pack smart, pack light. Be sure you pack things like reef safe sunscreen because it's going to be really expensive to buy it anywhere but back home. Hat, sunglasses, things like that. And leave some room for some, touristy things that you're going to bring home, some gifts, stuff like that. All right, so tip number 4, dive into the onboard activities. Do the things on the ship. Check the itinerary every day. Most of your cruise lines have an app at this point. Log into the app and see what's on deck for the day and go participate. If it's something that you're like, I don't know if I would enjoy that, try it out. Doesn't cost you anything. What's the harm, right? Like if you're going to go see a show that you're not sure about, go see the show. But embrace whatever is happening on the boat. Now, obviously, you have some things that are add-ons like spa packages and stuff like that. But if that's your jam, do those things. So dive into those onboard activities, theme parties. If you're cruising MSC, they have an all-white party that people rave about. They'll do 80s nights. They'll do deck parties. Behind me right here, you'll see a little cruise ship. I won that from doing music trivia on a cruise ship. It was on Carnival, and one of the things they did the first night was like a promenade party, and so the cruise director kind of moved us all over the ship, so we got to see all different parts of the ship, and in each section he would do cruise trivia and you got to answer. And so I won because it was music trivia. And so, fun fact about me, I'm pretty good at stuff like that. So dive into those onboard activities. All right, my next one is do excursions in the ports. Explore the port. You're there. Get off the boat. Go do something. If you feel safer doing an excursion, do a pre-planned excursion that includes your travel and all of that stuff. If you are somebody that likes to wander and go explore without a lot of time constraints, then hop off the boat and go wander and find some stuff to do. Obviously, my little asterisk to that is be sure that you know the local area, safety, things like that. Don't just go wandering off into the dark and ending up somewhere on an island that you don't belong. But make the most of your ports. Explore those destinations. Do the excursion. immerse yourself in whatever cultural experiences you can when you're in those ports. And then my last tip, number 6, and this is the most important one, so be sure you're listening. Go with the flow. Embrace that cruise vibe. Go with the flow. Do the onboard activities. Do things you wouldn't normally do. Sleep in. Get up early. Watch a sunset. Watch a sunrise. But really just go with the flow. Be open. Look, you're on a cruise ship. Weather could impact that. There could be an itinerary change. You could end up in a port you weren't planning to be in. Be flexible. Embrace it. Enjoy it. And so that is really one of the nice parts about cruise vacations is it does take some of the planning and the regimented activity out of it, where you can just kind of wake up and do whatever it occurs to you to do that day on the ship. So go with the flow. All right, I hope those 6 tips are helpful, especially for my first time cruisers. I hope that that gives you some insight and ideas about what you want to do when you cruise. If you're looking to book a cruise, I am happy to help you do that. You can reach me at pinkshadestravel.com. You can book a consultation. You can find our links to our socials and follow along. If you have questions about cruising, if you want to know anything else, I am happy to help with that as well. I am a certified travel professional, and I am always happy to share whatever information I have. So, hope you found this helpful. If you're getting ready to go on your first cruise, I hope you have the best trip ever, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a good one.